And hello, all my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Richie, and welcome back once again to DDLC Blue Skies. So last time we got started on the what I believe is the Valentine's Day arc, and we also finally got to meet the MC's mom. Honestly, really cool design. I like it. Any, anyways, I wake up next morning to the sound of activity coming from downstairs. I almost forgot that mom is an early riser. There's something I definitely didn't inherit from her. I yawn and stretch, checking the time. Huh, 10 a.m. Looks like it isn't so early after all. Morning, Mom. You're up early. Very funny. I've been up before noon loads of times, actually. Like you. Looks like you really have changed while I've been gone, huh? Rolling my eyes at her little jab, I noticed the abundance of food on the kitchen table. So it's Valentine's Day. What do you got planned with Sayori? Taking a seat, I opted for jam toast. I don't know. Monica mentions this fancy restaurant in town, so I thought I'd take Sayori there. Which one? Her Amber Beehive, I think it's called. Amber Beehive, Amber Beehive. She said it's jazzy. Leans on the formal side too. Yes, I know. Monica has good taste. Sayori will love it. Good, good. We we could do it a nice day after everything that's happened so far. Oh, everything okay? We can talk about it when I get back, if that's okay. Kinda want to focus on the positives today. Of course, today will be a great day. Don't you worry. She smiles encouragingly at me. I hope so. Anyway, what are you going to do today? Well, it's been such a long time since I've been at home that I've almost forgotten what a free time feels like. This country is in its work ethic. Anyways, I figured I could start with some housekeeping. You've let the place get a little dusty and messy, young man. Sorry, it's never been my strong suit. There's also some business things I have to sort out, but thankfully I can do this with my laptop. Even when you're at home, you can't really catch a break, can you? She smiles ruefully. Adult life, Richie. Now, haven't you got a certain someone to see? I'm on it. After freshening up and shooting Sayori a text, I make my way over to her house. Hey, Sayori. She's on the bed, sitting up. There's a pen and paper in her hands, and it looks like she's writing a poem. Hi, Richie. What did you want to do today, then? About that. Um, this was really disappointing to hear, so I'm sorry. What is it? I'm not really in the mood to hang out today. There's just some things I need to think about, and I don't want to be distracted. It's nothing personal. I try my best to fight off the sinking feeling of disappointment. Nah, it's cool. I don't worry about it, okay? Just give me a shout if you want to talk, alright? You know where I am. I know it's Valentine's Day, so it's really selfish of me, but it's fine, really. Not selfish at all. I'd much rather you do what you wanted to do instead of you feeling like you have to come out or anything. We can always hang out another day. Thank you, Richie. You've always been really understanding. It's the least I can do. Anyways, I'll leave you to it. Well, that changes things a bit. A little downhearted. I know Siri loves romance, and today would have been a perfect day to show her how much she means to me. Granted, the decision has been made. At least I can talk it over with Mom. Mom's sitting at the kitchen table, beavering away at her laptop. She looks surprised. You're back early? I sat in the chair opposite of her. Yeah, Sayori doesn't really feel like hanging out today. Said there's some stuff she needs to think about, so I left her to it. I buried my face in my hands. When one speaks, her tone is gentle. It's not easy, is it? It, it really isn't. I know you warned me about it, and I thought I was prepared, but I never really know what to do. I think that I'm making a positive difference, but I don't know anymore. Why do you doubt that? Well, she kind of snapped at me once when I told her I knew how she felt. Said I couldn't possibly know what depression feels like, and that my words were just empty. But she also said that it's helpful having me around, and that me just being able to listen does make a difference. So I really don't know. For what it's worth, darling, you're doing your best, and that's all we can ask for. Today, for example, you wanted to spend time with her, right? Take her to a nice restaurant. You were looking forward to it. Hmm. But even though she wasn't up for it, you didn't get angry at her or hold it against her. You were understanding and let her do what she wanted to do. That's precisely the kind of patience and understanding I was talking about back in November. She said it herself. She values having you around, and whether you realize it or not, and you have made that much of a better life that much better for her. Nah, I've made it worse in some ways. How so? Oh, I forgot to tell you. You know Yuri, right? We went Christmas shopping with each other in December, and I saw her at the park in the park once. After Sayori and I had a falling out, we've grown a little closer, and Yuri confided that she's really lonely. I agreed to spend more time with her, but and totally didn't factor in how Sayori would feel about it. Ah, jealousy, I assume. Yeah, I'm an idiot. How did I not realize that would happen? I was so inconsiderate. Not inconsiderate at all, sweetie. Your heart's always in the right place. You just wanted to help a friend in need, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm really in this weird situation. I want to spend time with Yuri because I hate the thought of her being lonely. But I don't want to make Sayori feel any worse. Sayori didn't tell me that I couldn't hang out with Yuri or anything. She's not like that at all. I sigh. And I can tell Yuri about why I can't hang out with her because I don't want her to find out about Sayori's depression. Girls. Mom laughs softly. She puts a reassuring hand on my shoulder. Well, let's try looking at this from another angle. She's agreed to try therapy, right? How's that going? When I was there, it was going well, I guess. Her therapist is really nice, never insensitive with his questioning, and she's working well with him. She's on antidepressants now, and she started going to therapy sessions alone. That's excellent news, sweetie. That's a really big step to make, so the fact she's made it is really promising. From my own experience, that independence is really important. You can't always be there for your partner, and at the end of the day, they're the one who has to learn to deal with their depression. When I was dating Shinji, we found that his depression was easier to manage after he had attended a few sessions by himself. You said that she has a really good therapist, so have faith, darling. It's a long, slow process, but it sounds like she's made good progress already. Sheesh, mom, you sound like a psychologist yourself. Well, I did take some psychology modules while I was in university at the university. You know, my experience with depression really opened my eyes to mental health. Funny you mentioned that because I was considering going into psychology at university. Sakurai was talking about my future plans. Well, if it's what you're interested in and your grades are good enough, I'd encourage you to, Richie. Especially in a country like this one, which, which has some pretty unhelpful attitudes when it comes to mental health. Yeah, it seems like a good choice, right? I've still got time, but I figured it'd be helpful to start thinking about my post-school plans now. She nods approvingly. That's a definitely that's definitely a smart thing to do. What what about the other girls? After I fill her in, she fits back. She sits back, looking thoughtful. I can really see where I got my reflective side from. You'll all have to study really hard next year. That exam that you take at the end of high school is so important in determining which university you get into. Yeah, so I've heard. Sakurai mentioned it too. But you're a bright boy, so I know you can do it. Of course. Of course, with me raising you, you could hardly go wrong, could you? We share a chuckle. Mom has always been really good at making me feel safe and secure. Thanks, Mom, for everything. And I don't know where I'd be without you. Nothing to thank me for. I'm your mother. It's my job. Seriously, having you around again has made such a difference. I just wish you could be around more often. Me too, Richie. Me too. I always felt guilty being so far away from home, especially when you're struggling to deal with Sayori. It's not your fault. Life wasn't exactly going to be easy after the divorce, was it? You're doing your best. Isn't that exactly what I said to you just now? I see you're inheriting my positivity. Sayori called me a mama's boy, funnily enough. Well, she isn't wrong now, is she? I grin. Nope. Anyway, I was thinking we could go for a walk to town. There's a really nice cafe at one of my work friends recommended. It'll be good to get out of the house. The fresh air will do you good too. Can we swing by that restaurant Monica recommended? I just wanted to see what it's like. Just in case I want to take Sayori there another day. Of course we can. Wait, White Day is only 1 month away, so who knows? Perhaps you'll spend the day there. I'd forgotten about White Day. You typically get a lot of chocolates, so it's one of my favorite days. Ah, so there you were, berating me for gorging on chocolate when it's you that I got my sweet tooth from. I hope you've been eating healthily while I've been away, young man. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard that phrase? What you don't know won't hurt you. I'll take that as a no then. Ignorance is bliss, Mom. You should consider yourself lucky that Sayori doesn't expect you to cook her food, Richie. Funny you mentioned that, actually. Natsuki is really into food, so if I dated her instead, man, she'd grill me. No pun intended. She laughed softly, shaking her head. Oh, that's pretty funny conversation. But yeah, my day's been going well, and also I forgot to mention this yesterday, but the Pokemon Presents was absolutely awesome. We got to see Mega Dragonite, and I'm absolutely thrilled that it finally got something after 26 years. Like seriously, it needed an upgrade. After waking up and completing my morning routine perched onto the couch, I idly flicked through the programs on television. I think Sayori has a therapy session today, though I'm unsure of the time. Probably best to find out what's going on. Hey Sayori, what's up? You got a session with Dr. Satoshi today, right? Hey, yeah I do. It's in an hour. Alright, want me to come with you? Actually, well, I was kind of thinking that I should probably try going to this one by myself. Oh really? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. But when you came with me before, it gave me the confidence to try and tackle these sessions by myself. The antidepressants have made it easier for me to think a bit clearer too. And I don't want to always rely on you when it comes to these sessions. So yeah, I'll see how this one goes. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Just let me know if you change your mind, okay? I'm not doing anything today, so it wouldn't be a problem if I had to come to the clinic. Thanks, Richie. I remember that. Oh, you know how it goes. See ya! Alrighty. I'm sitting nearby typing away on her laptop. It's kind of weird. What is? Not spending the day with Sayori. This is the first weekend since we started dating that we haven't spent with each other. Hang on, why exactly aren't you guys spending today with each other? I thought you two would be glued together. Oh, she has a therapy session today. Remember how I told you yesterday that she was considering going to a session alone? She just texted me to tell me she's gonna do just that. Ah, that's excellent news. It sounds like she's doing really well. Mm-hmm. The fact that she's going alone is good for your relationship, too. It's healthy to do things away from your partner. Is it? God, that really shows how much I know. Yep, it's important to remember that even though you're together, you still have your own lives to live. I know it probably feels like you want to spend every moment with her, but it's good to have little breaks. Yeah, but I'm bored. I don't know what to do. The joys of free time. Don't you have any homework to be getting on with? Nah, I did it on Friday. Wait, you're doing homework on a Friday evening? That really doesn't sound like you at all. I remember how you always used to leave it for Sunday evening. Am I really talking to my son? And there I was thinking you'd commend me for doing it so early. What a cruel world I live in. What what about your video games? If I recall correctly, they're the reason why you leave your homework for the last minute. That's a good idea, actually. Problem is, I don't know what to play. Mom rolls her eyes. Don't you have a whole library of games? Depends if you count DLC. DLC? It's basically short for downloadable content, which am I really going to try to explain the nuances of video gaming to my mom? Dude, this is hitting way too close to home for me. Cause I actually was because of me that my mom got into Pokemon Go. Like literally, I'm the reason why she plays Pokemon Go. And I don't know, I might be the reason she plays Animal Crossing next. Never mind. Yeah, I'll go see what I can find. After spending a good 5 minutes trying to decide which game to play, I eventually settled for Banjo-Kazooie. Like, I know he has Banjo-Kazooie, but like, does his family just have a Nintendo 64 just lying around? I had a lot of fun watching Sayori play it, so I figured it'd be a good choice. Man, Sayori got pretty far. I forgot how much she enjoys the game. Maybe I could lend it to her. given I don't really play it by myself. I have plenty of other titles on my computer to choose from, so it's not like I'd be strapped for choice. Might be worth bringing it up next time I see her. After some time, Mom comes downstairs calling my name. You got a text, Richie? From Sayori? No, from Yuri. You left your phone in the bathroom. Oh, so that's where it was. Oops. I take the phone. Oh, Richie, are you up to much today? No, not really. I'm just having a chill day, to be honest. I imagine them to be quite relaxing. I was curious. There's a pause. I can tell she's working up the courage to ask me something, to do something with her. Well, I found her a good book that you might enjoy today. So I was wondering if you'd like to read it with me, and I have a spare copy. I don't really know how to reply. I just told her that I was free, so I can't fall back on the classic homework excuse. I can't, sorry. Why? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Mom came home Friday and she wants to spend time with me. I feel absolutely awful as I type that out. Yuri must suspect that something's amiss. I went from encouraging her to open up to me and spend time with me to suddenly rejecting her advances. My only hope is that she doesn't think it's because I don't like her or anything. Ah, okay. Well, I'm sorry to bother you then. I hope you have a nice catch-up. Thanks, Yuri. Really sorry again. You just need to catch me at a bad time. She doesn't reply. I slide my phone back into my pocket and rub my face with my hands. Everything okay? That's a good question. I stand up, pulling on my coat. I'm gonna go for a walk. Need to clear my head. Mom looks surprised, but doesn't press it. Wrap up warm. After settling down on a bench, I cast my eyes to the pond. The gentle cyan hue of the pond possesses is pleasant to look at, but although it's soothing for my eyes, it does little for my racing mind. Maybe it's worth talking to Sayori about how to deal with Yuri. Causing tension with Sayori is the last thing I want though, especially as it looks like she's making progress at therapy. Then again, I don't exactly want to lose Yuri as a friend, do I? It would be really awkward and unfortunate if any resentment was bred between the two girls. As I'm musing carry on, I hear a voice call my name. Richie? My head jerks up. I immediately recognize the owner the voice was. If this is who I hope it isn't, the following conversation is going to be very awkward. My fears are confirmed as a familiar set of flowing purple locks makes their way into my view. Hey Yuri. She looks around. Are you by yourself? Yeah, why? As soon as I speak, I realize the error that I just made. A hint of sadness that flashes on Yuri's face. I thought you were with your mother. Well, I'm screwed. Richie, why are you avoiding me? If you don't want to spend time with me, all you have to do is say. It wouldn't surprise me at all. No, Yuri, please, it's not like that. I do like you, and I do enjoy our time together. It's just, I run an aggravated hand to my hair. It's so frustrating not being able to tell her the truth. Especially when she sees this so differently. Just what, Richie? You can tell me if you'd rather I left you alone. While trying to figure out what to say, Yuri presses forward. Is it me? No, it's what? You told me that you could come over if I could come over to you if I were feeling lonely. Were you just saying what I wanted to hear? No, I meant that. I still do. It's just, it's complicated, Yuri, and I can't really tell you. I sounded absolutely pathetic. Yuri doesn't look impressed nor convinced. I'm sorry for bothering you, Richie. I truly am. It's probably for the best that I leave you to it then. As frustration floods through her body, she turns on to leave. Just what the hell am I even meant to do anymore? Hey Richie, can we talk? Don't worry, you haven't done anything wrong. Are you sure about this, Sayori? I just finished a therapy session and needed some time to think about it. Wanted to get your thoughts on as well, if that's okay. Sure thing. Can we meet at yours? Sounds good. Just give me 15 minutes to get home. Okay. Okay. See you then. I'm praying that she has some positive news. I'm not sure I could stand any more strife today. There's a note on the table from Mom. She's gone out to get some groceries. Well, at least this affords Sayori and I some privacy. I hear her knock on the door and let Sayori in as we both take a seat. Hey Sayori, how'd your session go today? It was pretty helpful. The, se- the sessions on the whole have been much more helpful than I thought they could be. Oh? Yeah, recently Dr. Satoshi has been helping me out put things into perspective. I'm starting to realize that, well, maybe things aren't as bad as they seem. He helped me see the progress that I made so far. Like coming to therapy? That's part of it. Coming to the sessions in the first place was a really big step, something I wouldn't have been able to do last year. For the past few sessions, it's been challenging the depressive thinking that I had, and helping me see the reality of things, that it's okay to ask for help. And thanks to my antidepressants, I'm able to see things a little more clearly. It's not exactly easy, and sometimes I get frustrated at how slow the progress is. But he reminded me that we are making progress, slow but steady, he said. And he praised me for having the courage to come to the session alone. Yeah, I really am proud of you for that. You're doing well, really well. He smiles attentively. And it's something I'm slowly coming to terms with. Obviously, we're not rainbows and butterflies just yet, but I'm not having nightmares as often. And my general mood these days have been much better than it was before we started hanging out about again. The powerful feeling of relief coursing through my body feels rewarding beyond belief. Just when I was thinking everything was so bleak and we weren't getting anywhere. Anyway, so he suggested that I tell the others about my depression. Oh? So that's the thing you wanted my input on. Yeah, I don't know if I should tell them. Why not? Well, I'm kind of worried that they might change it might change how the club feels. I don't want any special treatment or anything. And there's no telling how they might react. On the other hand, having to act all cheery all the time around them is so exhausting. And if you tell them, you won't have to hide anything anymore. And that would make my life a lot easier, being able to come to school and not worry about accidentally letting the mask slip. Yeah, I can see that there's a lot to think about and consider. For what it's worth, though, I don't think it'll change the atmosphere of the club, to be honest. They're friends, Sayori. Yeah, they might be a bit unaware of how to react, but I didn't know how to react when you told me. But we're still best friends, right? Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Hmm. I think it'd be a good idea too. But I'm not going to talk you into anything. It's entirely your decision to make, and I'll respect whatever you pick. Okay, thanks, Richie. I'll think about it tonight and see how I feel tomorrow. Sounds good. She notices the game's console lying on the floor and the controller by the sofa. Hey, hang on. Playing without me? Guilty as charged. Sorry, I was bored. She heads towards the television and powers up the console. I hope you haven't gotten too far. That was my save file, meanie. Play it and find out. The door opens and Mom trails in, carrying a bunch of bags. My goodness, Sayori. It's been so long. I know we spoke on the phone, but actually seeing you in person is a whole other story. It's really nice to see you too. Wait, so does our character just not have a last name at all? They share a hug. Some people might find that weird, but to me, it's perfectly normal. Mom always loved having Sayori over when we were kids. She was almost like a daughter to her. Richie told me about the club you invited him to. He says your poems are amazing, so you'll have to show me sometime. Well, they're not that good. I bet they're wonderful, Sayori. Anyway, I'll be fixing lunch for us, so please give me a shout if you need anything. Oh, it's okay. You don't need to make me food. Don't be silly, dear. It's my treat. Don't you worry. You objecting to free food. What have you done to the Sayori I know? Sayori opens her mouth to protest, but upon realizing that she can't win this war on two fronts, she closes it pouts. Very funny. I love these little humanizing moments for characters. Like it's just so nice. After completing my morning routine, I find myself waiting by Sayori's house. As much as I enjoy having Mom back, the only downside of having her around is that Sayori and I weren't able to spend the night together. On the flip side, Mom made some yummy food to eat, so at least I got something to look forward to at lunchtime. At lunchtime. Sayori closes the front door and walks up to me with a smile on her face. Morning, Sayori. Good morning. She gives me a quick peck on the lips. I've been thinking about everything we talked about last night. And? She faced me with a look of determined resolution on her face. I'm going to let the others know. Yeah? They're my friends, just like you are, right? I was, thi- I was thinking about all the happy times we shared at the club before and after you joined. The club has always been a place where we felt safe, hanging out during Halloween, having loads of fun, sharing gifts at Christmas, seeing how thoughtful everyone was. It really hit me when I was thinking last night. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm with you all the way, Sayori. Let's do it. Lunch couldn't come by any slower. I'm idly staring at the clock, marveling at how slowly the hands are moving. Although, I can't help but be a little bit nervous. The situation between Yuri and I remains awkward. I haven't told Sayori about what happened before she texted me. I just hope Yuri will understand when Sayori tells her what's going on. She's always struck me as the understanding type, so I just hope she won't hold anything against me. Finally, the bell rings. I'm the first one in the club, not surprising given Sakurai lets us out a little bit early. As I pull out my containers of food by my bag and settle down, Sayori and Natsuki walk in, chatting amongst themselves. Hey Sayori, I forgot to tell you, Mom made you some food too. Here. I pushed a container of pre-made food towards her, causing her eyes to widen. Aw, she didn't have to. You know what my mom is like. Any for me? The sarcasm in Natsuki's voice makes me laugh. You're the chef, Natsuki. Do you really need it? She rolls her eyes and mutters something under her breath at my little quip. Meanwhile, what is that? What is that face? The freaking lips just. That just looks like she numbed on something. Oh wait, because it's food. Meanwhile, Sayori wastes no time digging into the food. Within seconds, almost half of it has disappeared. Please tell her that this is really good. Swallow, then try again. Sorry. Please tell her this is really good. She's the best chef I know. Natsuki bristles in her seat. It's causing Sayori to giggle. Second best, Natsuki. Second best. Better? Monica enters the room, an apologetic look on her face. Sorry I'm late. We're just having lunch, Monica. It's not club session or anything, you know. Where's Yuri? Oh, I saw her on my way here. She was headed to the bathroom, so she'll probably be here soon. Anyway, guys, I have something I want to tell you. You're pregnant? Sayori goes bright red and I freeze. Monica quickly admonishes Natsuki, but I could have sworn I heard a laugh. Jeez, Natsuki, what do you think I am? Actually, don't answer that. Carry on, Sayori. Actually, I should probably wait until Yuri's here. Someone tells me this is important. You could say that. A few more minutes pass and we carry on eating. There's still no sign of Yuri. Kind of weird that Yuri is taking this long, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Should I go see if she's okay? Not a bad idea. Sayori exits the room. Natsuki and Monica turn to me. So, this big reveal. Can we get a hint? Sorry, my lips are sealed. You're normally quite the joker, but so this really must be something serious, huh? It's not really my place to say, that's all. Alright then, keep your secrets. Keep your secrets. Oh, by the way, how's your Valentine's, Richie? Did you take her to the beehive? Yeah, about that. It's a long story, but no, I didn't. My mom came home that weekend though, and I got to spend time with her again. Did you take her to the restaurant instead? Yeah, totally. I proposed to her as well. I roll my eyes. Well, yeah, I remember you said a while ago that you live alone these days, right? Well, back before I got with Sayori. We had a good catch-up session, told her about what life's been like for the past half a year. Man, it's almost 6 months already. Time flies. Anyway, to answer your question, I guess Valentine's was pretty good, yeah. Although, not for obvious reasons. Mama's boy. I throw my hands up dramatically. Sayori said the exact same thing. I'm not a mama's boy. Right, Monica? Monica is spared from answering as Sayori walks back into the room looking worried. I couldn't find her in the girls' toilets. That's odd. She's never missed the lunchtime with us before. I don't think so. I'm I'm beginning to worry. I hope that I didn't make Yuri feel unwelcome at the club or anything. Anyway, what did you want to say, Sayori? The suspense is killing me. Can you just tell Yuri when you see her? Okay, okay. Well, there's really no easy way to put this. She looks at me and I shoot her a reassuring smile. It might come as a surprise to you guys, but she takes a deep breath. I've been struggling with depression for years. Whoa, okay. I was not okay, Natsuki's reaction I was expecting, but not Monica's. Honestly the face expression is pretty good, but like the mouth just seems a little off center, to be honest. The effect is instantaneous. From the look of shock on their faces, neither girl was expecting to hear that. What? You? Hmm. But you always look so, I don't know, cheerful? That's just the way I learned to deal with it, I guess. I always want others to be happy, so I made them my priority. Sorry, I had no idea. Yeah, neither did I. I did I? Jeez, this was just so out of the blue. Both girls nod. They're clearly trying to hard to process what they've been told. Just been told. Is this how I looked when Sayori told me all those months ago? That's how I felt when I found out too. Never saw it coming, eh? I always tried really hard to hide it. I always struggled to accept other people's help. Having them worry about having them worried about me used to be something I hated. I'm not entirely comfortable with it, but thanks to Richie's support and therapy, I've I've been and the therapy I've been to, it's helped me see that it's okay to talk to people about it. And you guys are my friends, so I figured it was only fair that you knew. Silence falls upon the room. It's a tad awkward. Jeez, I still don't know what to say. I'm glad that you're able to talk to us about it. But being honest with you, I don't really know much about mental health. Sorry, laughed softly. It's fine, Nazuki. I know none of us are professionals, and the only thing I want to hear is that, well, I don't want the atmosphere of the club to change or anything. I just want things to carry on as usual. No special treatment or anything. I don't think the club will change at all, Sayori. Don't worry. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I guess that was just an irrational thought then. Well, I'm happy that you feel comfortable here with us, Sayori. That must have been difficult for you to admit, so kudos to you. Yeah, thanks, Monica, and you too, Natsuki. Wow, I see how it is. Oh, wow, I see how it is. Laughter emanates throughout the room. Oh, you know I mean you too, Richie. She exhales slowly. It felt really good to let that out. Thanks to everything, guys, for understanding, for putting up with me, for putting up with Richie. Hey! Noise bell rings, cutting short our banter. Well, that went pretty well. Well, if we don't account for Yuri. Finally, the end of the school day arrives. I wander over to Sayori's classroom. As she walks out of the classroom and greets me, I also spot Yuri, her eyes glued to the floor. I nudge Sayori and point to Yuri. Oh, there she is! Sayori, wait! But Sayori walked up to her. I hasten after her. Hey, Yuri! Yuri jumps, and her hands immediately dart to her left arm. We couldn't we couldn't find you at lunch. Is everything okay? Yes, thanks for asking. I had some errands to attend to. Sorry for missing it. Nothing to apologize for. Don't worry. Upon seeing me, the tension in the atmosphere multiplies by tenfold. Sayori looks inquisitively at both of us. Well, I must be going now, so Yuri, we need to talk. And by we, I mean Sayori and I. There's something we need you to know. Oh, and so you want to talk about it, do you? When it suits you? Yuri, please, I'm really sorry about Sunday, but this is why I want to talk to you, so we can clear everything up. What are you guys talking about? Let's just discuss this somewhere a little quieter, okay? Yuri still looks rather upset, although she gives me a curt nod and allows me to lead the way. Thanks, Yuri, I appreciate it. She doesn't say anything, says in the gravity of the situation, I carry on. Look, there's really no easy way to say this. We mentioned it to Natsuki and Monica at lunch, and they didn't really know how to respond. I glance at Sayori, who gives me a nod. Sayori had depression, Yuri, and it's something she's been struggling with for a while. Unlike the other two girls, Yuri doesn't react strongly. Her face does soften slightly. I had a shrewd suspicion that that was the case, to be honest with you. What? Really? She exhales and closes her eyes for a few seconds. Yes, however, for obvious reasons, I didn't want to say anything. I just didn't think anyone would be able to guess. Well, I suspected it after I pulled all the little clues together. The fairy tale poem, the way you acted on the day we presented it, your Halloween poem. My suspicions were further bruised when Richie talked to me about the fight he had with you. I've seen people worry about their friends before, but he seemed especially concerned. When you started missing days off school, that's when the pieces all started to fall into place. She looks away. Can I ask you a question, Richie? One that I need an honest answer to. Of course you can. When you told me that I could come to you if I was lonely, did you actually mean it? I did, yes. And hang on, guys. Is it just me or am I missing something here? Oh, sorry, yeah. I described what happened over the weekend. Suri's face goes from surprise to ashamed as I speak. So it wasn't that I was trying to avoid you or anything, Yuri. I do enjoy spending time with you, and like I said, and you're a good friend. It's just... I glance at Sayori. I know that no matter how gently I put this, Sayori is going to feel like she stopped me from hanging out with Yuri. No, it's really stupid, Yuri. It's not his fault, it's mine. She sighs. I was really jealous when I heard about you guys spending time with each other. And it was totally wrong of me to feel that way. It was really selfish. The last thing I wanted to do was get in the way of the friendship between you two. I'm an awful friend. I'm so sorry. A few tears streak down her face and she sniffles. I reach out to hug her, but Yuri beats me to it. It's a touching moment, especially with the gentle concerned look on Yuri's face. After a couple of moments, they break apart. Sayori, her tone is tender, although I can hear the element of certainty in it. You are not an awful friend. You are one of the best friends that I've ever had. Please don't feel bad. I can only imagine how difficult depression is to deal with. I don't blame you in the slightest for feeling the way you did. You have nothing to apologize for. If anything, it should be me. You? Of course not, Yuri. Your loneliness is a horrible thing to live with, so I can totally understand why you reached out to Richie. Perhaps that... Perhaps, but I was rather inconsiderate in how I didn't think about the impact it would have on you, especially as I suspected you had depression. None of you are in the wrong, guys. The whole fiasco happened over a miscommunication, that's all. I just wanted to clear everything up, Yuri. You've always been a really good friend for both of us. I'm sorry that you felt like I was ignoring you. So I just couldn't tell the truth because Sayori wasn't ready to tell the other girls about her depression. I tell you you guys, I can't read. It wasn't my call to make, although I can see why you saw it from a totally different perspective. So, everyone okay? We all share a smile, lightening the mood considerably. Good stuff then guys. Man, we're we're like a apologetic bunch, aren't we? I think the word sorry was said about what, 7 times? Sayori and Yuri laugh softly. Anyway, I think it's time to go. Yeah, we'll walk you home, Yuri. Before Yuri can open her mouth to interject, I chime in. And also, I still don't want to know which book it was you wanted to read with me. No clowns this time, please. Are demons any better? No! Chicken. Come on, let's go. Man, I'm really glad we sorted that whole Yuri business out. I was worried that might have snowballed into something a lot worse, especially after she didn't show up at lunch. Did I really make you feel like you couldn't see her, Richie? It's more on me for not communicating with you about that, I guess. Don't worry about it. Seriously, it was pretty much a given that we'd have obstacles to overcome as a couple, right? And I'd say that all things considered, that went pretty well. Yeah, I guess so. But please just tell me if this problem comes up again, okay? I hate thinking that I put you in such a different place. Will do. By the way, I was thinking about what we should do something as a club again. You know, like we did for Halloween and Christmas. It's been almost 3 months since we did something together. What were you thinking? I was thinking a picnic would be nice. I wanted to do it earlier, but it's been really cold, and I don't think I was in the best place for it. Now we're now that we're almost into March. I have noticed it getting fairly warm. Yeah, run it by the girls tomorrow at lunch. I'm sure they'd say yes. Yay! Remind me if I forget. Okay, I'll do my best. We hear footsteps come from the hallway, and Mom trails in with her laptop in hand. She smiles at us. Good afternoon, you two. Good day at school? I grin at Sayori. Yeah, you could say that. We told the other girls about Sayori's depression, and they were really supportive and understanding about it. That's excellent news, sweetheart. It's always nice to hear when your friends are there for you. Unfortunately, I've got some bad news. I just got a new client, and they're pushy, to say the least. I have to leave tomorrow morning. My pleas fell on deaf ears, sadly. Oh, really? Only been here for a few days. I know, sweetheart, I know. I wish I could stay here for a little longer, but sadly, it's out of my control. On the bright side, I'll make you guys a lot of food, so hopefully I won't have to hear about how you've been eating chocolate for lunch. I have chocolate for dinner, thank you very much. Mom rolls her eyes. Quite the sarcastic comedian, isn't he? Choose your side wisely, Sayori. What? I chuckle. It's always funny to put Sayori in an awkward situation, even if it's just a joke. Well, what? There's probably going to be some nasty karma waiting for me one day, but all things considered, I'll take my chances and enjoy teasing while I can. The rest of the evening passes by relatively uneventfully. After Sayori and I got on with some homework, we helped Mom pack up for her flight. Well, it's an early flight tomorrow, so I'm gonna head to bed now. Sayori, it was lovely to see you again. I hope to see you again soon, okay? She embraces her. You too. Hopefully it won't be so long this time. Hopefully. Mom turns to me. I'll wake you up before I leave. Don't worry. Alright, Mom. If you're turning in for the night, I'll walk Sayori home then. She nods. Sayori waves cheerfully at her. As Sayori and I walk towards the front door, I whisper in her ear. As much as it sucks that she's leaving, having her around does mean that we can't spend the night together. But tomorrow she'll be gone. What is that face? We imply here? But tomorrow she'll be gone. An unexpected purr in her voice makes me shiver. Anyway, let's get you home. Oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting that in the slightest. Oh, that makes me laugh, man. That makes me laugh. Boy. Oh, and immediately, alright. But anyways, I'm gonna have to leave this video here for now. So, hey guys, so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason.